absolutely sucks when you can't train for whatever reason that is. So in this video, I'm going to give you some ideas on what you can do when you're ill, injured, or can't train. That way you can focus on surviving your period of time off. Let's get into the video. Whenever you have time off training, it's so easy to think about all the things that you can't do and all of the things that you're missing out on. But in this video, I'm going to encourage you to focus just on those things that you can do, and I've broken that down into 5 key areas. The first is self-care. I think whenever you're injured, it's very easy to think about all these things external to yourself, but when I think about self-care, it's looking inwards and looking at the things that are going to help you recover quicker. So sometimes the best thing you can do is do nothing. Take some time for yourself, go and sit in nature, take some deep breaths. It's really important to relax and be calm and look after yourself as well as you can, because that's going to aid your recovery. So other things you can do to improve your recovery are things like sleep, nutrition, maybe doing some light stretching or yoga if you're able to, depending on what your illness or injury is. And just thinking about relaxing, taking time, and just prioritizing yourself. Other useful things are things like mental recovery, so doing some meditation, doing some breath work, and just planning time for things that are fun, things that you like to do. It could be playing games with your friends, it could be, I don't know, painting or something like that. Really, it's up to you, but just scheduling time in your day to just set aside for self-care, I think, is really important. So number 2 is learning something new. So there's a million things you could learn, obviously, but putting your newfound time into something that's going to benefit your life for the long run is really, really good to do. So you could learn a musical instrument, you could learn a new language, or any number of things really. Keeping your mind active and giving you something to focus on is going to make the process of healing go a lot quicker. Number 3 is quite a simple one, and this is basically just rehab. So depending on what illness or injury you have, you can put that time into consulting with specialists, working on weaknesses, and it's a really great time to look at yourself kind of top to bottom across all the things in your life, analyze your technique maybe, and look at things that you can improve once you're ready to get back out there. Number 4 is all about planning. So what can you plan in your future that's going to get you excited, going to get you motivated, and going to help you see the light at the end of the tunnel? So could that be planning a vacation? Could that be, I don't know, planning a really cool trip that you've always wanted to do? But just setting aside time to dream about the stuff that you want to do in the future is going to help you get through this period of suckiness, I guess, and give you something to look forward to at the end. And finally, area number 5 is the bottom of the list stuff. So this could be stuff you've been putting off for a while, errands you haven't run because they've been right at the bottom of the to-do list, people you haven't seen in ages, people you have, you need to call your Auntie Barbara because you've not spoken to her in 3 years. Come on, give her a call. We all have a never-ending to-do list, but just taking time for the stuff that is more trivial. Do the chores that you've been putting off, do the things that have just been on your to-do list for way too long. Or if you're not doing them, just get rid of them off your to-do list. Don't stress yourself out. So that's all for the tips, but if I was to finish with one final nugget, gem of advice, it would be, with all of these things, it's forcing you to step away from your situation so that you can come back with a fresher mind, you can be much more motivated, and you can move forward. Because let's be honest, at the end of the day, focusing on all the negatives, on how sucky it is, isn't going to actually help you get better or move you forward. So focus on what you can do. You can't control what you can't control. If you have any other ideas or tips, tricks, things that you think would help people who are ill, injured, or can't train, leave them in the comments down below. But that's it for today's video. Thank you very much. Keep risking it for a biscuit, and I'll see you in the next video. Love ya!